All right, so we're testing out a new camera and tying up a super easy fly just to make sure we can see how everything shakes out, seeing how our clarity and those kind of things are. But along the process, we're going to create the EZ Nymph, which is a super fly for bluegills or stock trout. A lot of fun to fish in the summer. So let's get going. You only need one material beyond the thread, and that is pheasant tail fibers. So we're going to start our thread here, wrap it around the top of the hook, like so. And we're going to cut it off, giving some deference there to the camera. Don't want to whack it with my fingers. Then the next step is to take that pheasant tail and cut off 8, 10, 12 fibers so that they're about 3 times as long as the hook shank. So there's 1, 2, 3. You can see that black hash, the first black hash in the feathers. That's where I'm going to clip it. And then I'm going to tie it down. I like to leave a little space to build a head. So we're going to give it about a hook eye's length back from the hook eye. But you can see there how I'm tying it across the top of the hook shank. Trying to keep that hook in focus for you there. Pretty simple, but you see I got about 2 lengths of the hook right there. I could even go maybe a little further back, which I think I'm gonna, because then we can get a longer body out of it. Then I'm gonna advance my thread back to where we tied them in. So what you wanna do next is make wraps of those pheasant tail fibers over the hook shank, holding it with your index finger so they don't unravel, so they don't cause all sorts of problems. But if they do, it's no biggie. Just go back, you can start over and wrap the body again. But 5 or 6, and it's not anything in particular. It's just an edible brown 1/2 inch and buggy looking fly. Super easy, super fun to fish. Like I said, those stock trout might look like pellets to them. Those bluegills, they're going to eat it too. But as you can see, tying those pheasant tail fibers on the top of the hook shank, kind of building a little bit of my head right there before I'm going to fold them back. And the next thing you want to do is fold them so they spread evenly over the top of the hook. And you can just lock them down. And like I said, you're building a little bump there, so it's going to form a nice head for you. See it? And what we'll do is we'll angle it so it covers up the butts that we folded, and then we'll just do a quick half hitch. You can whip finish it too, drop a head cement. You can even tie this with like orange thread or pink thread to give it that bright head that draws some attention. But there's 1 and 2. Up we go. And I will trim it off. There it is. Simple as can be. It's the EZ Nymph. Easy to tie, easy to fish, and it's going to catch you those trout and bluegills all summer long. Hope you've enjoyed. We've got a good test of the camera, and we'll keep them coming.